Happy holidays! So every day for 12 days I've been sharing my life with you. And today and tomorrow, well, not as much tomorrow because it's Christmas Day, but today I'm doing a lot of baking. I love to bake. The only difference is that now I'm super excited because when I had the restaurant, between Thanksgiving and literally today, there were years when I made up to like 500 pies. Yeah, it got a little tired and I didn't know how to take care of tired back then, mentally and physically. But now I got both of those down. So I'm going to share with you today the pickup of where we left off yesterday. And I am making, let me see if I can show you here a little bit because I don't have my cameraman today. Okay, so you can see I've got my pastry, and where we left off yesterday was the filling. So I had prepared the apples, we had sliced them, and this morning, and they stayed in the refrigerator. Hi, Donna. The apples had stayed in the refrigerator overnight with a little bit of lemon juice. This morning I took them out and I added our little powder, right? And what is that powder? Tapioca pudding granules, original, really good stuff for you that you can get at Trader Joe's or Whole Foods, and mixed it in with a vanilla protein shake. And we came up with a substance that looks like flour, but it's better for the binding and it's better than cornstarch for your apples. So I put that in there and you notice what it looks like, and then I sprinkled just an extra dab of cinnamon and nutmeg. So that's sitting here waiting. I got my pastry. This morning I'm making little heart ones. You'll go, what is this? So what I did is I took the pastry, looks like this, heart-shaped one, pressed it out, kind of did a rough heart, and I pressed it into my pie pan after lightly spraying it. Then I put, I'll take this off, parchment paper over the pastry with what these little bad boys are called. What are they called? I've been using them for years and I forgot what they're called. Hold on. I'm back. They're called ceramic pie weights. Hello. You would think someone that owned a restaurant would remember that. Senior brain moment. I need some brain boost. So, okay. So I put those in there. Then I lightly wrapped it around with my foil. Hi, Jeannie. And that went in the oven this morning. So this goes into the oven, all right, for about maybe 12 to 15 minutes, depending on your oven, at 350. So that's been done. I'm now going to show you what you do. You remove your pie weights, which can be very, very hot. These have cooled for a little bit. I'm going to put them back here. And this is what the inside now looks, that it's been pre-cooked. What am I going to do with this? I am now going to take my apple mixture, right, that we've talked about, and I am filling my little heart, little pie, ceramic dish. My kids are each going to get one that they can share with their spouse or their honey or eat it all by themselves. This is enough for 2 people, but who knows, some people will eat 2. And as I mentioned, you'll notice that the butter clumped up that we had made, and it was just butter with coconut sugar and stevia sugar. That was it, to minimize all the sugar that you're going to be getting anyway during the holidays. You want to minimize it and have the best of the best. Oops, I dropped one over here. All right, so now I have enough for one more, so I'm making 3 of these. And this is what it looks like. Whoop, one fell away and got away. They always do that. All right, now comes how we make our binding and our top. So we're keeping this because we've used it, and we're gonna keep it. And I have taken 1 egg. I don't know if you can see, where's my cameraman when I need him? He went to go play pickleball while I'm baking. Okay, so I scrambled up 1 egg. You can do egg whites. I like to do just 1 full egg. I think it tends to bind a little bit better, and it's not gonna hurt you because this is just around the edge of the pastry. So we're gonna dab the edge of the pastry as such. So we're dabbing it all the way around. Hi, Dominique, how are you? Oh my God, I'm so glad you're watching. I hope everything's turning out okay with that stupid small business disaster thing, huh? But if anyone knows, I do. So I'm hoping you're having a good Christmas now. Anyway, back to this. So we're dabbing this around the side, and this is gonna be our binding. So I want to make this one with hearts. We had done yesterday our little cutouts. I have snowmans. This is the extra pastry that's left over, and hearts and stars. I have the star one in the oven, which I'm going to show you in a minute. We're doing this one with hearts. So I'm going to put this right here next to me. I'm going to take my pastry that I cut out somewhat in a heart, but right smack in the middle, since this is hearts, I'm going to take my cookie cutter, press a heart in there, because you want the air to be able to escape. And we put it over on top. Now here's the easy, fun part about this particular pastry. Instead of having to learn how to turn it and all that good stuff, we're just gonna do thumbprints all around the edge of this pastry ceramic dish that is a heart, and we're making little thumbprints. I don't know if you can see the little thumbprints. And I'm going all the way around. The egg is our binder for this, and I'm leaving a little puffiness as I go along. So now that I've done that, almost complete, all the way around, we're gonna take a little knife and we're gonna cut off the excess. So I'm gonna go around so it makes it nice and easy. And usually a really nice small steak knife works better. It's serrated. So we're going around. Now the nice thing is we don't waste. All these little goodies that are left over are for more stars or whatever shape you're gonna be making. All right, so now we've got it. This is what it looks like. Now we use our little egg again, and we lightly dab it all around where we put our thumb little prints, and that's just a light dab. And now I'm gonna take my hearts and I'm going to put them all the way around. So it's gonna look something like this. Now instead of boring you watching me put them, because I tend to be a perfectionist, I'm going to show you something. So we're gonna do that all the way around. And then the next step's gonna be that you would then take your egg wash again, wash all over very lightly on the top, and just a dab on your hearts. Okay, we're not gonna go all through the hearts because that's gonna be time consuming. Now what do you put on top? I take, excuse me, I'm disappearing, but I'm gonna get it for us to look at. I take brown sugar, and this is brown sugar that I've got here, fresh, and I grind it up as much as I can because mine gets a little hard sometimes, and so does yours, and there's a trick to keep it soft. And we just kind of sprinkle that on top. So I'm not gonna do that all the way to save time. Then all that gets wrapped with our foil. So what does that look like? I'm gonna take you to the oven and show you the almost finished product of the apple pie. So, I'm gonna get my little handy dandy mitts. My Christmas ones are hanging up, I know. Silly, I should be using them. And this is what an almost finished product looks like. This one, I'm gonna take off the foil right now because it's almost done. And hopefully you guys can see it. Let me see, I'm not really good at being my cameraman, huh? Can you see? This is the one with stars on it. La la! So it just needs a little bit more browning in the oven. It cooks in the oven, or bakes is properly the word, for about 35 minutes for this size at 425. So I will be posting, yesterday I didn't get to it, but I will be posting the recipes in this live. You can also message me as to where to get things. It's the best of the best for your family, for yourself, and you're enjoying it without the guilt, and it's good for you. So this, along with the pumpkin one, is what my kids are going to be getting. Only my son-in-law gets something very special, which I'll show you that on a post. So have a great Christmas, everyone. Okay, my last thought is, baking is my superpower. I love it. It brings me joy, and I think it brings other people joy too. We all have something that brings people joy. If you haven't figured that out, take the time to think about that today and do it. And I'm going to give you an example. Last night I was talking to one of my friends, and she said for 2021, her goal is, she goes, I really think I could be a good speaker and share what I've been through in the last couple of years with other women. So maybe I could do a podcast. And she goes, and I have an idea. I'm going to start using my voice all day today and all day tomorrow, and this was yesterday, by calling people and wishing them, people I haven't talked to in weeks and months, using my voice with enthusiasm and wishing them a Merry Christmas. How great to break into using your voice because she wants to be in a podcast. And she's being of service. So be of service, call up somebody, leave a pie on somebody's, doorstep, or a little goodie, run away, don't let them know, no note. Buy somebody at Starbucks if you go out for a drive-by, because we're all about being careful out here. Whatever it is, spread some joy. We're capable. So have a great holiday. Hope you enjoyed what I had to share with you. Take care. Bye.